felt like a failure. I wanted to quit. I was heavily embarrassed and I didn't really want to look anyone in the eye. Back in January of 2019, I remember writing down my goals for the year, which we all know, very important stuff. You should be setting goals. I was writing them away. I was going to be living in a penthouse in Leeds that I'd already found. I'd found the Jaguar F-Type that I was going to buy. It looked sick. I knew that I was going to be buying people presents. I knew I was going to be taking my family to the south of France. I'd already picked the villa that we'd go to, planned out the whole holiday. I had so much planned for this year. It was going to be amazing. Now you can probably guess the guilt, disappointment, shame, embarrassment that came over me when in December of 2019, I hadn't really achieved any of that. Now, following on from a year where I felt like a complete loser, I entered this period of my life that really wasn't great. I started to become more shy. I didn't really put myself out there, and people were actually telling me that my energy was just different. I seemed like a different person. And the most notable change that happened internally was this constant, overwhelming self-doubt. Now, the funny thing about self-doubt is that it acts like a leak in your roof, unnoticeable when the sun is out, but when the dark storms come, when the weather turns and things start to get ugly, that's when it becomes a real issue. Self-doubt, if you think about it, is like the pervert friend of yours that is in your girl's DMs. He's a bit of a creep, quietly, innocently messaging her, but with dark intentions. That is what self-doubt is like. You start off by thinking, oh, maybe my goals were just a bit too high. This is the equivalent of him checking in, saying, hey, just messaging you to see how you're doing. And then that self-doubt builds over time. Maybe I should go back to the drawing board. Maybe I should try something else. And now he's in your girl's DMs telling her how good she looks. The self-doubt is building, the storm is raging, your house is flooded, and it's made you question all areas of your life. And then bam, your girl's getting piped by your mate behind your back. Now look, if you don't want your girl's back to be blown out, you need to sort that self-doubt out when it first happens. You need to plug that hole. When these thoughts arise, you need to instantly, and I mean instantly, dismiss them. Because I have had it where you let these thoughts just roam free in your mind, and although they may pass, they just go to some dark, shady room in your mind and come out more powerful, stronger, more prevalent in your mind when you least expect it. Now, trust me when I say that you have to dismiss these thoughts. You have to be able to recognize them. In order to recognize them, you must be mindful of your thoughts. Catch yourself whenever you are talking down about yourself. When you are talking negatively about your journey, you need to be able to pick up on this. Whenever you catch yourself thinking or saying to yourself something negative or something that elicits that self-doubt, you need to go to the mirror and look at that fine specimen in front of you and tell him that he is a legend. Tell that person you see in the mirror that they are going to be a success with zero doubt in your mind. Movies will be made about him. Statues will be built to honor him. And ultimately, his legacy will live on because he had zero doubt that he was going to be a success. Now, do not let any self-doubt creep into your mind, because if you do, and we all know this, it's only a matter of time before your girl's getting her hips smashed by someone else. Trust me. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.